We're here in the Northwest, the greater Pacific Northwest. This is my stomping grounds. This is Cedar River right back here. And it's just beautiful. It's just gorgeous. It's good to be back. If you don't have a ball, get one really quick, or just something that you can place traction against, which you're pressing. That way we can activate and amp up the abdominal workout. Just get into a place where you can get comfortable. Maybe even get like a blanket or something to put under your back for when we get into the Pilates part of it. So I remember my back used to hurt a lot when I was doing Pilates. So that's perfectly fine, just to cushion your hips. So sit down and start to relax. Close your eyes and forget everything that anyone has ever told you about yourself. Set aside any agendas, any roles that you play. We come into the woods alone, and you do it alone because that way you don't have anyone around you to tell you who you are. We connect who we really are, and to do that, you got to do it alone. So, sitting down, comfortable, closing your eyes, deep breath. Start to bring your awareness in and listen to all of the sounds of nature around you. Quieting down all of that chatter, all of that clumsy language, those words with multiple meanings, and allowing your brain to rewire and repattern itself just by listening to the sounds of nature. Now, if all these negative thoughts that fool you into believing non-truths, they weave in and out of your mind, that's okay. They're always going to be there. Eventually, they'll leave you alone if you disengage from them. So instead of attaching and identifying yourself with those thoughts, and instead of trying to force those thoughts out of your mind, redirect your focus on listening to the wind, the birds, and anchor yourself in that truth. Yes? The simplest and fastest way to get into the meditative state of mind, which is your power place. It's your safe haven, your safe place where no one and nobody can hurt you. Nobody can touch you there. None of these life's transgressions exist there. That's why we go there, to escape, to get away, to recharge, rejuvenate, energize, and forget about everything anyone's ever told you about yourself. So the fastest way to do that is by simply listening. And you'll notice that you automatically start to deepen your breath. It happens all by itself, all on its own. It's like a ride that you get on that you don't want to get off because it feels so nice to relax. It feels so nice to let go. Especially in a busy world where we're just go, go, go. You feel like you're in everyone's way. Well, here, you are the only one that's in your way here, which just makes it really easy because now we can get out of our way. Yeah. Giving up all fear, all pain, giving it all up to the universe, or just giving it all up to whatever you want to call it. Taking that leap of faith and trusting and knowing that you are good enough. You are your own ecosystem. You are doing enough. Exactly what you're doing right here, right now. Starting to send the breath even deeper, so every breath that you take moves you further and further away from your busy everyday life, to that place where you can just be and breathe. And now let's contract our bandhas, pulling the pelvic wall up and the navel in towards your spine, strong abdominal lock. Now you can do this at any time of the day, so you can make your entire day an abdominal workout, pulling up and in. Now this will protect your lower back and also strengthen your yoga poses. And it teaches you how to breathe and how to use your body, how to relax certain muscle groups. So chest is relaxed, heart center open, breath easily flows in and out, no constrictions, restrictions, or blockages. Yet your core is locked out strong. So you're flexing these muscles here and relaxing these muscles here. Does that make sense? Shoulders open, relaxed, down your back, Just let any tension that may or may be there melt away. Flexion in your spine. So tilt your tailbone under slightly just to get more length out of your lower back. Sit bones grounded evenly down. Now creating that natural traction. From here, you press down, and from here, you lift up. Elongate, crown of your head, pulling past, strengthening, activating this pose, this meditative state of mind. Stay in this position long enough, and it feels like you'll just be up, up, fly away. There she goes. Knowing that your body responds most beautifully when it's relaxed. So take time. It takes practice to breathe this way and learn how to contract certain muscle groups while relaxing others. So if you forget, it's okay. Try to breathe that audible breath. You can hear it back of the throat. Taking your time as you fill your lungs and press the air out. That audible sound will keep you reminded, keep you anchored. Now slowly roll one ear towards the shoulder. And we're just going to very gently warm up the body. We won't be here for too long. If your legs start to get fatigued, you can always just stretch them straight out. Tune this practice into you. Modify as you need, because there's no greater teacher than you and your body. Your body will tell you when to push and when to pull back. So it's important not to ignore those signals, because eventually if you keep ignoring those signals will turn themselves off. And if we can't hear those warning signs, then that's when injury happens, yes? And we don't want to break ourselves. We want to heal ourselves, yes? So if there's any point in the practice you need to stop, listen to your body, regain your breath, or maybe a problem spot, like if your neck is tight in one spot and you need to stay and breathe it there, feel free to do so. Yoga is a plethora of choices. You approach it just like you do everything in life. Take what speaks to you and just leave the rest. Yeah. So stopping at the center here. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. We're going to use the top part of our lungs. Inhale, circle, sweep arms, come all the way up. Really fill your lungs as much as you can. Electrify past the fingertips. And exhale, harnessing that energy right to your solar plexus, your core, whatever you want to call it, within. Inhale, gathering up as much energy as you can, life force prana. And exhale, centering it, harnessing it. Make sure you pull the pelvic wall up so you're not spewing your energy out all over the place. You want to use that energy. Inhale and exhale. Now what are we going to do with this energy? We're going to work. Come into tabletop. So feet, hands, hip width distance apart. Right hand forward, opposite arm, opposite leg. So just lengthening as much as you can, lifting up out of your joints. Lengthening your spine, trying to keep your hips level. So maybe sometimes we like to hike the hip up or sink down. So try to keep it in line with the right, just best that you can. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just observing ourselves. Hello, Ross. Hello, Midwest 22. Where in the Midwest are you from? Chicago? Met the sweetest couple from Chicago on the bus, on the little tram. Oh, they were so sweet. Never been there. Hope to go there one day, of course. Travel the world. I never left this corner of the Northwest until I met my husband. It's like you've never been to Maui. Ever, ever, ever. It's like I've always been called there. So just reaching in opposite directions. Ross is from England. Hello. Aloha, England. Now bend your knee, take grip of your foot, point your toe directly towards the sky, and very gently open up. Rolling the shoulders, open at them. And we're just gently poking and prodding these tissues to life. So no pushing, forcing, pulling, or straining. You want to allow yourself to grow and open up naturally. And reach forward and down. Other side. Lengthening it out. Reaching in opposite directions. creating that natural traction within the body. And we're also creating that heat within. So continue to strengthen as you lengthen. Now that heat, that agony, that fire is what burns up the rubbish within. And the rubbish, what I mean by that, is the stuff that needs to be recycled out of your body. You know, the lesser qualities, the yin, the yang symbol. We need to recycle it out. Sometimes stress. Now bend your knee, take hold of your foot. Intention. Ooh, that shoulder popped right out. Now that stress we hold in our joints sometimes, you can feel it between the bones, in the ligaments, all these little sore spots. Because we are half physical and half what else? What's our other half in there that we kind of ignore and forget about? The other side, two sides of the same coin. So we're like pincushions, we absorb all of these things. Yes, Hannah, yes, exactly. You know where we're going, you know what we're talking about. Reach it forward, lengthen, and set it down. Now tuck your toes. Inhale your hips up into your first down dog. We're just gonna walk it out. It looks like it's snowing here. There's pollen all in the air, and I am supposedly deathly allergic. I have asthma. I have everything that you could possibly use as an excuse not to work out. Can't run, I have asthma. Can't go over to your house if you have a dog, I have allergies, stuff like that. But we work through it. Allergic to peanut butter, all these things could kill me, but worked through it. Inhale, right leg lifts up, leveling out your hips. And when I first figured out that your thoughts are what create your reality, I decided to give it a test. Now don't do this unless you're a trained professional. Other side, toes come straight up. I decided to eat peanut butter. I'm deathly allergic to it. Go to anaphylactic shock, throat swells up, suffocate and die. But I decided to try it this one time, and I focused my mind, ate a little bit, and nothing happened. I wondered, am I just allergic because people say I am? Or am I really allergic like I was just going through my experimental stage, my adolescence, learning, and set the foot down. Now come onto your knees for a moment. I just want to show you child's pose. So take child's pose. This is the resting position right here. So take it as many times as you need to relax your shoulders. You will allow your shoulders to absorb the shock and the hard work that you put into your practice. So feel free to take child's pose as often as you need to, okay? Now come back into down dog. Lifting your hips, breathing your way there. Come up high onto the tippy toes. And then press your heels back and down. Down towards the ground. Walk your feet in just a little bit. And we're going to reach the left hand to grip the outer right heel. Just coming into your twist. So press it back into your right hip to keep it even with the left. And just let your head hang, let your head go. Let the arteries in your neck open up, allowing more blood flow to the brain. And here, I'm going to use the ground. I also want to get rid of the mat. And here, from here, we're just going to lift this foot up and stretch it out. So now you're sitting back into the left hip, engaging your core and just stretching it out. You're just hanging out here, doing the best that we can. Opening up the body, just seeing how the body feels today, and then send it back. Other side. Just reach the left hand, right hand outside left hand. Stretching, opening up. Send the left hip back this time. And breathing your way through it. Just seeing how your body and your back feels today. Observing yourself without judgment. And then slowly, just twisting. Ooh. Sitting on a plane. The plane flight was about 5.5 hours. So there, had a couple pops that just came out here. Snap, crackle, pop. Body's talking back to you. So you're just stretching out the body here. And release. Now, so all these little white little fuzzy things in the air, this is pollen. And I was having allergies yesterday, but that means it's not bothering me today. All right, here's your turbo dog. Now suction cup your palms to the mat. Spread your fingertips as wide as you possibly can away from each other so you can grip the mat. Press the chest back towards the thighs, slight bend in the knees. And then squeeze the elbows in towards each other so that you can spiral your shoulder blades wide down your back away from each other. Bend the elbows and hover them just a few inches above the mat. So just hanging out here. This is an intense stretch for your shoulders. So breathe into your upper spine, the middle of your back between the shoulder blades. Make sure the shoulders are wide apart from each other, plenty of space between your ears and the shoulders. That way your shoulders aren't crunching up by your neck. And now bring the knees down to hover a few inches above the mat. Stay up on your toes. Press back through your heels. Keep the elbows hovering here. Now really grip using your fingertips. Press your knuckles down into the mat. That way you use every bit of the hand that you're given. Turbo dog right now. Deep breath. And release. Pressing the chest back towards the thighs, taking a deep breath in through the nose, slow. And out through the nose, slow. Now pulling forward into plank. We're just going to twist the lower half now. Coming down onto your forearms. You can interlace your hands. This is a little bit easier. A little bit more of a challenge is when you use your hands. I think this is easier. It was hard for me at first because I wasn't using my entire hand down to the fingertips. So just do the best that you can. Now tuck your tailbone under, engage your core, shoulders down your back, and we're just gonna move the lower half to the side. So you're gonna come onto the sides of your feet and then roll your right hip onto its side and then try to maintain your shoulders square. So just doing the best that you can. The point of this is to feel your side obliques, the corset that wraps around the spine, keeping it strong, knowing that your spine is your lifeline. And then come to the other side. And really press into your forearms, nice and evenly as best as you can. And we're just twisting the lower half. Rinsing the spine. And creating that heat, adding that fire. So we can use our exhale to breathe anything that needs to be recycled out, away. Now come back, walking the toes in. Dolphin here. So just coming into as comfortable for you in this inverted V, pressing the chest back towards the thighs, and no pressure on the top of your head. Keep that pressure within your palms. Now walking the toes back. This is the last part. Stick with it. Knees can be up or down, you choose. Lift, right toes long behind you, drawing tiny little circles here. Clockwise direction. Engage your core all the way from the top of your torso down to the pelvic area, past your hips. Your muscles go all the way. And switch. Other side. They're all interconnected, yeah? And they all work together. So here we are figuring out how to get our body to work together. Our body, mind, spirit, all working together instead of against each other. We worry about wars outside. Let's fix the war inside, okay? So let's press back through the heel, knees down, hips to heels. Relax now. Allow this time, 100% relaxation here, for your muscles, your body to absorb that hard work that we just did. Allow it to sink in, knowing that we wind ourselves up in yoga and then we follow it with the counter pose to relax ourselves. We're learning here, training for life, and we're learning how to control our breath instead of panting it out. You lengthen your breath. Train yourself to respond by relaxing. Anchoring in your breath, quieting down that chatter, knowing that it's all noise. It's just all noise. Even what I'm saying right now, it's all just noise. Same thing. All right, come back into plank. And lower your hips down. Press it back through your heels. Arms are still straight. Yes, arms are still straight. Tuck your tailbone under. Press back through your heels. Really activate your core. So you're pulling forward through the crown of your head and back through your heels, and stack your joints. So wrists directly under shoulders. Moving into side plank now. I'm going to go with the right side first. So left hand stays, right arm lifts up to the side, and you're just on the sides of your feet. So lifting your hips up. And now sending your arm behind you, opening up the chest. So keep lengthening through the crown of your head. Open up your chest. Reach your arm back behind you. Neck is long. Other side. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up. Long, long, long. Lift the hips up as much as you can. And send your breath into your uplifted arm to keep you lifted. And then reach the arm behind you. Elephant plank. Whoa. Open it up. Just let your heart center go. Let go of anything that's in here. Out. So open up the chest to the sky. Just give it up. Give it up to the universe. Why do you want to hold on to that? I don't think you do. You just don't know how to let go of it yet. So here it is. Here it is right here. This is how. And come back to center. High plank here. Down dog. Now from here, you're going to inhale, right leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Now if this is too much for you, we're going to move through the flow. 3-point plank, keeping the leg lifted. But if it's too much to keep the leg lifted, you can have it go down. That's perfectly fine. Remember, modify as needed this practice to you. Pull forward into plank, keeping the leg lifted, bend the elbows, hover the chest just a few inches above the mat. We're gonna hold it here. You are strong. You can do this. And if you can't, stick with it. You will build strength. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Tops of the feet press down into the mat so much that you lift your thighs up off the mat. That way you don't collapse in your lower back. And activate your core. Lift your hips. Back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale through the nose slow. Maybe come up on your tippy toes. And exhale through the nose slow. Inhale, left leg reaches up long behind you. Three-legged dog. Pull forward into plank. Now press back through your heel. Make sure your wrists are stacked. This will help you balance, help you hold however many pounds you are. And bend the elbows. Lower it down. Hover it here. Send your breath into your uplifted foot. All focus, all attention on your breath. Eyes are still locked. One spot, non-moving object. Inhale. Straighten the arms. Breathe it away. Lifting up the thighs. And you're going to pull your heart away from your heels. Activate your core. And lift your hips. Back into down dog. Deep breath. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Like to demonstrate crow? Maybe we'll have Corey come in and do crow. Get ready for your crow, Corey. He's like, I don't know about that. Let me put you on the spot. Walk your feet forward. It is cold. It is cold. Back in Maui, we can just pop into these poses whenever. Here, we gotta warm it up. So this is just ragdoll. Toes in, heels out. And just grip your feet however you like. Deep inversion here. And breathe into your lower back. So let's counter all the poses, all the planks. And breathe into your lower back here. Now bend your knees. Straighten your arms. And send your shoulders down your back. See if you can just rest your chest on your thighs. That way you're hinging at the waist and pulling forward at the crown of your head rather than rounding in your back. You want to hinge at the waist. And now we round our back. Just relax your legs now. One more breath here. And release it. Walking the hands forward and stepping the feet back. Good, you guys are doing great in these planks. I know that it's not easy all the time, yeah, but that's okay. We're learning how to be strong, mind, body, and soul. Side plank. Right hand down, left arm up. Now this is the very last one. Fingertips to the ears, reaching, elbow, bottom knee. Really pressing back and down through the lower heel, and then send it back. Open up to the sky, all the way, as much as you can. So if you're gonna go all the way. Come out guns blazing, be the biggest, the baddest I've ever seen. If you're gonna do it, give your all. Opening it up, and still protect yourself. Last one, elbow to knee, and open up. So it's not like we're immature children, just risking ourselves all over the place. Other side, rolling open. But we approach these poses with the childlike mind and mature adult attitude and wisdom. And then bring elbow to knee here. Hold it for a second, but don't hold your breath. And then open it up all the way. And then roll it back, knee to elbow, send it out. Last time, from elbow to knee, and opening it up. Using our exhale to let it go. Inhale, exhale, you let go. Back to center now. Knees down, hips back. Relax the shoulders. Fingertips above. Back of the brain. Hakini Mudra. So when you press your fingertips together like this, activates your memory. So let's remember this good feeling of release here, because it's this memory of this feeling that you want to contact within yourself whenever life throws you a curveball. Remember this place. Remember this feeling. Connect to that feeling so you can stay anchored in your own truth. Not what someone tells you that you should be. So your body is actually smarter than you. Did you know that? We gotta listen to our body. And release. Now slowly walking yourself back up. You're going to come into lying down on your back. So just flipping over, taking the ball. And you're going to bring the ball between the knees. Feet are up. And make sure you get into a comfortable position on your lower back, because it's going to be all about the lower back and your hips right here. So just come into a position to where you feel like you can be for a little bit, for the Pilates part of it. Now tabletop the knees, the shins, and just squeeze the ball together. So squeezing using your midline strength, tucking the tailbone under, nice and strong core, and really connecting to our core first. So bring your shoulders wide down your back, get your shoulder blades in position, and really breathe deep and free. We're gonna burn up the belly rubbish here. It's like 1,000 workouts all in one when you focus all of your attention and your breath in one direction. So that's yoga. It's not about the poses. Yoga, it means to yoke, unite, and bring together. So as long as you're breathing and focusing everything that you got in one direction, you're doing yoga. And that's how we create and manifest, and that's how we make our magic. It's no spells, no whatever. It's learning how to focus your breath, focus your energy, and you breathe it in there. So press into your knees, same time pressing knees into your hands. Straightening the arms and really anchoring your lower back down into the ground. So it's a deep, deep abdominal workout. You're pressing your belly into the earth. Same time pressing your knees into your hands and pressing your knees away. It looks like a very simple workout, but you're really creating that fire. And we use fire within the body that we create. We made that fire happen to balance the water within our body. Can anyone tell me what percentage of our body is water? It could be. Feel free to shout it out. And what percentage of the earth is water? Does anybody know? Is there a connection there? Is the number similar? See where I'm going? All right, now straightening the legs, pointing the toes, and it's okay if you lose the ball. That's okay. We lose the ball all the time in class. So squeeze it together. Arms are down to the sides. If you need some more support, you can tuck them underneath yourself. 30, 60, 90, you know where we're going. Slowly lower the legs down. Now see if you can maintain your lower back down into the ground. So many times I've seen people arch their lower back like this, trying to get their legs, low. So it's not about how low you can go. It's about how much you can maintain your lower back down on the mat. And if you can't, then that's okay. Just come to a spot where you can and work yourself from there. Let go of any picture of where you think you should be, and just allow yourself to be wherever you're at right now. Just worry about that right now. Lower your legs down a little bit more and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then lift them back up. Train yourself to tune your practice to fit your particular body's needs. Maybe go down a little bit further. Really anchor your lower back down into the ground. And then last time, squeeze the ball together, point the toes, anchor your legs as much as you can, and bring the knees in, hugging yourself, taking a deep breath here, and relaxing the breath, relaxing the mind, the body, the soul. Remember, 100% effort to 100% relaxation. Give yourself time to absorb all of the hard work that you put into this. Give your muscles time to absorb it as well. This will amp your workout, take it to the whole new level, especially if you're a new mom or you've had a baby and you're trying to put yourself back together. You're ready to get back into the gym, but you just don't have time. This is what I dedicated my life to, is to help people who just don't have time to work out all day. I've done a lot of research on this and experimenting on my own self. So just keep sticking with it, learning how to relax, the power of relaxation paired with action. There's nothing like it. All right, arms up, ball in the hands, straightening out the right leg, left knee in, and we're just gonna switch. Now you can keep your shoulders down on the ground, or you can lift them up just a little bit. Just seeing how that feels. Again, we're modifying to you. So squeezing the ball. Now your abdominal work is what's allowing the leg to pull in and press out. So you're using your core to make these moves happen. Hey Corey, can you get my sunglasses? I'll just toss them this way. So going at your own pace here. There's no race, there's no rush. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about feeling it within your own body. Yeah, these ones are better. Hello, sunshine. You found me. Yes, don't worry, I'm not going to stay here for long. I'm going back. I grew up here, but you know, all my life I've been trying to leave. And I had a lot of people telling me it looked like I was running away. I was being called away. And I ran away from that calling for a really, really long time. Don't worry, I'm not running away anymore. I'm here to stay. I'm going to take as many with you, many of you with me as I possibly can into getting fit in your mind, body, and soul. It's not just your body. You can get your mind right and the body will follow. All right, stop when one knee is in and use the ball on the outside of the knee. Now we're just going to press it here and draw tiny little circles round and round. And then counterclockwise, just moving the opposite direction. Other side. Knee in, pressing the foot out, and circle it round and round. Just doing the best that you can, moving at your own pace, and exploring and seeing how this feels within your own body. And release. Knees in, arms up, and lengthen out. Now just allow every muscle in this abdominal area to relax down. Lengthen and let it go. Absorb that hard work. Yeah. Just let it absorb. And now eagle abs. Bring the knees in, wrapping the legs around. Doesn't matter if you wrap them all the way around, it's totally fine. And then bring the other arm around. So elbow on top of elbow. And if it's not available to press the palms together, it's okay. Just grab for the shoulders, whichever is available to you. Inhale, elbows up, legs long, and exhale. Bring it together. Squeezing towards your midline. Lengthen out, and bring it in. Lengthen out, and breathe it in. Now if you're off key with the inhales and exhales, don't even worry about it. Just think of it as the breath. The inhale, the exhale, it's the same thing. Two sides, same coin. I was reading in the magazine on the way here as well. Ben Affleck said that being an actor, you have to have tough, thick skin because success and failure, there are two sides of the same coin. Yes, same with the breath, same with the body and the spirit. The seen and the unseen. They're two sides of the same coin. Anger, love, hate, two sides, same thing. Day, night, two sides, same thing. Starting to get it now. And release to the other side. So unwrap and wind it up. Opposite elbow, underneath. Just doing the other side, lengthen it out. Pull it back in. Going at your own pace. Just doing the best that you can. You can go as slow, knowing that the slower you go, the more mindful you are, the more you can feel every muscle. Or you can go fast. That's the beauty of free will. Doing whatever suits you at the time of your workout, your breathing, and being 100% aware and attentive to your body's needs. And release. Unwind it here. Hug the knees in. Taking a breath. Now bring feet flat, about hip width distance apart. And you want your fingertips to just graze the backs of your heels. That's about how far you want your heels to be away from your body, just for your particular body height. Inhale, lift your hips up, ground down through your heels, walk your shoulders in, interlacing the fingers, palms to touch. If they don't touch, it's okay. If your arms are straight, it's fine. If they're not, if they're all bent and whatever, that's perfectly fine too. Remember, you're letting go of the picture that you have in your mind of what you think it should be and allowing yourself to be whatever it is you are right now, knowing that's enough. So continue to ground down through the heels, lifting the hips up, tucking tailbone under. Pressure is on your shoulders and the backs of your arms, not on the back of your head, okay? So transfer the weight to your shoulders. Like you could lift your head up if you needed to, okay? Just make sure that the pressure is on the shoulders for this next part. Walk the left foot to the center line of the body, maybe in line with your fingertips here if you don't know where that is. And inhale, right knee into the chest, straighten the leg out, and we're just gonna pulse it to the sky. Pressing down through the heel, pulsing it up, and using our core as well. So try to use your abdominals to lift your toes up. Send your breath into your uplifted limb to alleviate all the pressure on the lower limbs. So you're balancing out your body and balancing out that natural traction. Release it down to the other side. Left knee in, really lift the hips up and straighten the leg. You're just gonna pulse it out. Just like the heartbeat, tuning it into your own body's rhythm, not somebody else's idea. I am just your guide, and I'm just here making noise. It doesn't really matter what I say, does it? Why even talk at all? Just pulsing it up. Words can get in the way. And down. Bottoms of feet together, knees apart. Opening up your heart center. Relaxing every muscle here for just a moment. And now press the bottoms of your feet together. Frog abdominals, interlace your fingers, release the pointer finger, lift the shoulders up. And we're just gonna come up. Little pulses, little crunches. Now while you're doing this, tuck your tailbone under, anchor the pelvic down, and then reach past the fingertips. Don't reach with your neck. Try to keep your neck center open to the sky. Use your abdominals to lift you. So even if you just lift a little bit off the mat, that's perfectly fine. Doesn't matter how much you're lifting. It only matters how you are feeling it within your own being. Just a few more pulses here. And release. Nice and relaxed here. Now you have the option for a second set of bridge, or if you like to come into wheel. So feet flat, hip width distance apart. Bridge, you know what to do. You just lift your hips up and work it from there. If you like to do wheel, hands to either side of your ears, fingertips point backwards, keeping your elbows straight up to the sky. Now remember, you want to use every bit of the hand that you're given. So really try to see how far you can widen your grip. This will help you in your wheel. Secret that I didn't learn for a really long time. So there you go. Now take your breath here. Inhale, press the ground away. Straightening through the shoulders and the chest. Yeah? Just doing the best that you can. Let your head hang. Breathing it here. Tucking tailbone under. Driving down the heels. Shoulder blades are wide down your back, apart from each other. And you can stay here or do your real push-ups by bending the elbows, lowering it down, no pressure on the head, and then straightening the arms. So just doing the best that you can. Focusing your eyes, one spot. Using the power of the earth, power of the trees, it's on your side. And slowly start to lower it down, one vertebrae at a time. Bottoms of feet together. Knees apart, one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and circle your energy round and round. Now pull the pelvic wall up so that you don't release any of the energy here. It's really important. That way you're not a live wire spewing it out all over the place. Close your mouth and control how the energy comes in. Through the nose slow. Circle your breath down your spine, back up. As you exhale, press it out. Recycling whatever doesn't belong in your body that we accidentally just happen to absorb. Letting it out and go. Giving it up. Sending it to where it belongs, which is not in you. If it gets stuck in you, it can cause all kinds of problems. And you don't want to harbor these lesser qualities within your heart. There are 7 of them. They need to be balanced. They're asking to be balanced. That cry for help. Don't ignore yourself. Don't let yourself drown. So switching sides now. Other hand right at your belly, another hand up by your third eye. Just your forehead, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter, just take the name off it, don't label it, whatever it is. Pull the pelvic wall up. Breathing in and out through your nose. Now bringing your attention to any part of your being, any part of your body, whether it be in your mind or in your body physically, just something you've ignored for a really long time. Breathe this breath into it, because when your blood is at its peak, pumping, your heart, your energy, your soul is at its peak, the blood is flowing, that's when we use your energy, that fire, that agni that you created within your body, to get rid of what no longer belongs within you. This is how you refresh, reset yourself, and heal yourself with your intention and attention, especially if it's something that you've ignored for a really long time. Don't be afraid of it, just let it go. And slowly start to release, bringing the knees back in. Very, very gentle here. Now we did some deep spinal work, so we're going to come back into a cross-legged twist. So just wrapping right leg over the left. We're going to very gently, right hand comes out to the side, guide the knees across the body. Maybe even use your bottom hand to very slowly guide your knees across. The more mindful you are and you breathe your way through every movement, the better you can protect yourself from energy. And you also learn from yourself and discover how strong you really are. All these amazing things that you can do. It's not about tuning in to wherever you are and watching a yoga instructor do all these cool things. It's about bringing that coolness and awesomeness out of you. You have it in you too. And if you ever come our way, if you're ever in Maui, please feel free to stop by and say hi. We'd love to see you. I'd love to talk with you. I love connecting with people. Feel free to send me an email. And slowly come back to center. Use your abdominal core to pull yourself back up, and then unwind to the other side. Other arm out, very gently. You use your bottom hand to guide. That way you're not just flopping your legs over. You want to protect your lower back. It's okay if your knees don't touch. It's okay if the knees are way high up in the air. It's all right. Just try to maintain both shoulders down on the ground. Coming into your spinal rings. So deep stretch in the hip area, the sacrum, as well as the side obliques, as well as internally massaging your digestive system with your breath. So lots of things happening. You know, I thought yoga was just a bunch of people laying around all day. And after I had like, was it my first, second, maybe a miscarriage or two, I wanted to lay around all day. So I figured, you know, I'm gonna do yoga. And it kicked my bum. Made me face myself. I'm so glad I did it, so glad. Because I don't want to be stuck back there. I never want to go back to that place. And you know what place I'm talking about. That place where you spend years with your mind in the gutter, listening to all the chatter. I don't ever want to go back there again. So this is where you go back into the woods from henceforth we came. Abdominal lockout. Pull the knees back to center. And slowly, see how your back feels? rolling it up, and coming back. Slowly transitioning from your meditative state of mind back to reality. I could stay here all day with you, seriously. But it's time to see family and friends, and time to get back to our loved ones, and we do love them, yes? So the greatest gift that we can give to our family and friends is the best possible version of ourselves. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. And exhale, thumbs to third eye center. Thank you so much for staying with me, for sticking with this. I'm so glad that you found this. I do not think that it's an accident that you are here with me. You found this and you are here for a reason. And this is hard work. I'm so proud of you. So proud that you are here and that you are doing this, because working on yourself, this is the hardest thing that you will ever do. And it takes great courage, great strength. And I'm so glad that you're here. Aloha, mahalo, and namaste.